The Missouri Alliance for Animal Legislation is a nonprofit that advocates for the animals with our state legislators and public officials. I'm joined here with Bob Baker, the executive director of the Missouri Alliance for Animal Legislation. Thank you so much for joining us here on this show. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
That is awesome. I love to hear it. I love to hear it. So legislation makes a difference for the animals' importance and all that good stuff. So fill us in on kind of who you guys are and your mission.
Sure. We were founded in 1990 because our animal welfare laws were so bad. I mean, you couldn't even be prosecuted for neglecting your animals. Cockfighting was legal, believe it or not. Dogfighting was a problem, and we were just inundated with all these cruel puppy mills that mass breed dogs for the commercial industry. So there was a real crying need. There was no one up at our state legislature that was actually advocating for the animals.
Wow.
So we were founded in 1990, and that's what we do. We go up there and lobby for the animals. We also work to enhance enforcement efforts, because, you know, getting legislation passed is only half the job. You have to get it enforced and effectively enforced. And we really made a difference for the animals. We changed the whole picture for animal welfare in the state. You've got cockfighting ban, obviously, made dogfighting a felony. We got 2 really good laws passed against these cruel puppy mills. In fact, their last law that we got passed in 2011 had put half of them, 50% of them, out of business. I mean, that's how bad they were, though, that just minimum standards of care would force them out of business. We have much better neglect laws. We have felony laws now for animal abuse. And we made great progress on enforcement efforts. Our past Attorney General, Eric Schmidt, that just left, was really great on cracking down on these cruel puppy mills, and he really made a big difference for the animals. We also, because we realized that we have federal authorities that regulate animals also in our state, that we needed to do better enforcement with them. So we actually hired a federal lobbyist who's made a big difference now. In fact, we even sued the U.S. Department of Agriculture for not effectively enforcing our Animal Welfare Act, our Federal Animal Welfare Act, and we were successful. Wow. And they even paid our attorney fees.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Because, well, they were so negligent. I mean, it was just outrageous.
Right.
So, so we have a lot more battles ahead of us, obviously, but we're making a big difference for the animals. And yes, legislation makes all the difference in the world. When you get a bill passed to put 50% of an industry out of business, you know you're making a big difference. Definitely. It's not having to put 3 or 4 bad ones out of business, you know, at a time.
Right.
You really make a huge difference.
Definitely. And I know you guys have action alerts. What is that?
Yes, we ask our supporters to contact their legislators. A lot of people don't think it really makes that big of a difference, but it makes all the difference in the world. And I really encourage people, if they like animals, go to our website. It's maal.org, thank you, and sign up for our alerts. And we even give you who your state legislator is. We give you their email address. You don't have to look up anything. And we give you talking points, and it really can help make a difference for the animals. It really does.
That is incredible. Someone who loves animals like myself, and all the viewers at home know that. I'll definitely be partnering with you guys. This is awesome stuff, man. All the information that you're going to need there is on your screen. Be sure to call that number, as well as check out that website right there. Be a part of this amazing organization. We'll be right back.